said you want a bad one. Well, baby, I'm as bad as they come. Said you want a hot one. Yeah, you with the hottest under the sun. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargain for. Fun to flirt, but promise to deliver. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You said you want a real one. Well, it don't get no realer than the realest one. Baby, can you handle it? If you really want it, better come get you some. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your word. If I'm more than what you bargained for. One dessert, but you ain't finished dinner. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't
Hey, hey, hey. Hey. This is Candy Love, and we are here. I am here with my girl, EJ the TV Junkie. Hey, EJ.
Muted. Okay,
You muted. We
hey,
are
boo.
here for Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 9. And I titled it Sweet and Savory because Sweet Tea's new love thing is called Sweet and Savory, but however, that's Quad's seasoning. The name of Quad seasoning, Sweet and Savory Seasonings. EJ, did you know that? Oh yes, ma'am. Sweet Tea's little group is sweet and savory, but those that's Quad's
I didn't,
seasoning.
I didn't know. That's interesting.
She's a fan. She's a fan.
I
That tells
mean, it be like that sometimes. The greatest form of flattery sometimes is imitation.
yeah. So let's get it started. How are you? How did you feel about the episode? How did you feel about it?
It was, it was, it was okay. You know,
Okay. You
my
sure?
favorite part. I told you already what my favorite part was. And I think
Yes.
that's what made me I was like, "This episode was crazy," but only because of the ending of it, like, where they tell us gonna happen next week. I just
hmm
say we just go ahead and skip to next week.
I'm here for it. I am all here for it. Skipping the next week because this episode really didn't give much other than letting us know what's gonna happen next week. Yeah. So I'm not gonna even prolong this thing because it really didn't give anything, to be honest. Um, let's see if I can pull it up right.
I'm just ready to see King come for Dr. G. That's the only
Uh,
thing I got for this.
oh
And, I
yeah,
mean, it
yeah.
wasn't in this episode, but I'm just ready for that on the next episode. That's
I
it.
agree. I agree. I agree.
I feel like that's gonna be the end.
Yes, I agree. I see that we have about 7 people watching us right now, but I don't see them in the chat. You see them in the chat, EJ? They're not chatting. I don't see any action going on. I need my people to, let us know that you all are here. We don't want to talk to each other. We don't mind talking to each other. We want to talk to you all, engage in the conversation. So,
Chitty chat
you
chat.
know, let us know what you all thought about the episode, what you like, what you didn't like. Just let us know what you're looking forward to. We want to have the conversation. And YouTube likes us to have conversations in the chat. They like to see things going on. They like to see the post, the comments. They like to see all of that. Oh, we do have a visitor, Miss Kira. Hey, Kira. Thank
Hey,
you for
Miss
coming through,
Kira.
darling. Yes, ma'am. Next week is definitely going to be good, and I am here for it. I am.
Me too.
So let me
I
see if
hope
I
Dr.
can.
G get a black eye.
Ooh, we choosing violence. Are we choosing violence?
Absolutely.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to bring up my screen.
Absolutely choosing violence. Because why not?
Hey, that's what they do, ain't it?
Mhm. I mean, the first part of this episode was literally them packing. I'm like, y'all could have just
Yeah,
saved all of that. What was this?
yeah. It wasn't much of nothing, but it is what it is. Let me see. I'm trying to share my screen. It says stop sharing. Okay. Gonna
Yes,
let
Miss Kiera, it was such a filler episode. It was like, okay, but I don't know, something about the end that made you feel like you just got something when you see what's going to happen next week. You was like, I just kept rewinding that part over and over again, trying to see everything that I could see so I could be ready for next week.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for next week because it's gonna pop off, and it's not gonna be the typical pop off that we normally see. It's gonna be the pop off of that's not what I wanted either. What I had set up is not even here. It's not even doing what I wanted.
Just put us at the top.
That's what I'm getting ready to do. But I already had us there uh prior to coming on. So let's do this. And yeah.
Be at the top.
But yeah, it's not the typical get rowdy bout it in Key West. It's the husbands, it's the menses.
That's because Dr. G came with a chip on his shoulder. Let's just talk about it because look, he came with a chip on his shoulder right from the jump. Like, but he didn't even want to come, and he already coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Quad is not thinking about you, sir. Like,
At
she
the
don't care about
at
you
all. Like
at
he's a
all.
pipsqueak and he's not important. You are a non-factor, sir. Yes, Miss Kira. Dr. G has a big squeaky mouth. Like, and he gonna get popped in and I can't wait. I'm excited. I am, because it's not the typical, you know,
I like it because I see them women running. It was running.
honey, okay? All right, so let's start the episode out the way they did. They started out with Toya and Eugene with their children, and Toya is tacky Toya. She gonna be tacky Toya until she's tacky no more. But she's been doing this for 11 years, so I don't think she would ever change. So when they come in the house, her and Eugene, she want Eugene to pat her on the booty, and then in front of the kids, and she's like, "You see that, son? You see? Is that what you do, girl? Calm." To me, that's just a little bit much. I don't play like that with kids, because that's not what they're supposed to be doing. That's a violation if they're tapping somebody on the booty that they're not supposed to. I don't know, but anyway, EJ, what are your thoughts on Eugene and Toya having a conversation about going, the little boy not wanting to he doesn't have a date or he didn't ask for a date. Like, what are your thoughts on them encouraging him to date, but maybe he don't want to date. Maybe he don't like girls. Who knows?
I mean, I think they were just more so encouraging him to want to go to the dance and not miss out on those types of things. I think that's how I looked at it
Mhm.
because, they seem like they were social people. I mean, he was homecoming king. She's definitely super social. But and he seems like that person that was low key social, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like he probably didn't try to be, but he just was that person.
Yeah.
So I feel like they just don't want him to miss out on those opportunities. Like, everybody has their different style of parenting, and
Mhm.
I don't have any issues with their style of parenting. I think it's healthy for kids to see their parents being loving and knowing that like, okay, it's like this, that they're coming from a loving household, including
Yeah.
little, I mean, Toya is Toya, and we get that, and I think her kids even get it, like they
Mhm.
get who their mom is.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why they look at her like that. That's why the little boy said that ugly purse, that bag is ugly, and it's ugly anyway. But yeah, I mean they're different, and they did talk about how he was prom king, and Toya was like she would have made him popular before he was popular. Toya just say all kind of stuff. To me, it's embarrassing. You doing this on TV, so I don't know.
but
I
that's just
just be
that's their personality. Like, it's no sense of
I
them
just
being
be
fake. Like, don't be
no,
fake. Like,
no,
be
you're right.
real. That's what I
True.
like about her. I think that's what keeps it. Besides, if besides Heavenly, Toya is the
Mhm.
next person that keep people coming back because you don't know
Baby,
what the hell
listen.
Toya gonna say.
Okay.
She
I'm
gonna keep
trying
it
to get
going.
these bitches right. Oh, look at Heavenly Booty. You see it?
Don't don't.
Heavenly got that. She got a donk. She got a donk. Oh, but Heavenly and yeah, Heavenly and Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone are there talking about going to the White House, dealing with the reproductive freedom conference when of course we know they have done like the Roe versus Wade. If you cannot if you are having issues with your pregnancy and it could be your life or the baby's life, they don't care anymore. They will not do the abobo. We not can't say the word because I don't want no problems. But it's and it's disheartening for if someone is involved in a grape case. You got to sit there and explain all this as to why you need to have something done, or if it's your life or your child's life. Your child may be born with you know, ear on his forehead and whatever, hand out his on his foot. I don't know, whatever. They don't care. Not us, but them. They don't care. And I think men having presidents over or having making decisions over women's bodies is very disgusting. And no, they don't
Mhm.
see a problem with it. What are your thoughts on Heavenly Simone and Dr. Jackie going to the White House? And then your thoughts on the whole reproductive thing.
Yeah, so first and foremost, when Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly were talking, and she like did that whole thing where she was like, "Yes, I asked Dr. Simone." I was like, "I know Heavenly is about to come for you," but then she says basically, like, "Nah, I get to invite two people, and you're invited too."
Mhm.
So I love that for them. I think that that's a beautiful moment that they get to share in something like this, especially when all we see is so much of the negative. Because I mean,
Mhm.
let's just keep it real. That's why we tune in. We tune in for the drama. We're not tuning in for the good things. But I do like that they drop the good nuggets and they do have those good moments that you're able to gravitate towards.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then as far as reproductive, I absolutely agree with you. Men have no there's no room for men to dictate what women should do with their bodies. And I think it's a horrible thing that that they overturned something that
Mhm.
people took their blood, sweat, and tears to have this law and to give women autonomy over their bodies. And now you just wipe away all this history, boom, just like that. I just think that
Yeah.
it's trying to be PG here. I think that it's the worst thing that has happened in a long, long time. That
Mhm.
was just like the beginning of a ricochet of a lot of different things. But I like the fact that they're going to have conversations about this. They're going into the White House. They're
Mhm.
they're going to talk about, they're going to this conference. They're going to get to meet Kamala, former VP Kamala. And I just think that is a dope situation that we get to see this moment and witness this moment with them.
Yes, it's very dope, and just the fact that you know it's us going and not anybody else. It's us going, Black women going to discuss the problems that that they face as far as Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie being OBGYNs. They see this every day, like, and it's like there's nothing they can do about it. Doctors not wanting to perform certain procedures on the women because they could lose their licenses, or they're not clear on what they can and cannot do, so they don't even want to touch the women. And I think that's very, that breaks my heart, no matter what the situation is. I don't care how old the woman is or what's going on, how many children she has had. I think that's a bad. It's an ugly situation to be in when you go to the doctor knowing there's a lot of things going on with you and your baby, and they don't want to touch you. They can't. Well, not don't want to. They can't touch you. They can't do anything. It's like you got to go through a lot of hoops and hurdles just to possibly having a bobo or do away with the pregnancy. If some, I just think it's ugly. I just think it's really ugly, and it's not right. But we're not doing the voting. The men are voting. They are the ones that's there doing these things and saying that they can control us. and I just hate it. I just think it's so disgusting.
Jeez.
Yes, it's very disheartening. Hi, Stephen. Was that Stephen that spoke to me?
Oh, girl.
Yeah. Hey, Stephen Harris. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Lemon Kush. Thank you for coming through.
How you want
Um,
this purple?
I love Dr. Jackie's attire. Dr. Jackie be listen. She be serving. I love it. She's 60 plus, and she's always looking good. I love it. I
I
really
love
do.
them
I
boots.
really do.
They is cute.
Yes, yes, she's always fly. Yes, Miss Kira, I'm doing this again. I am playing part of the episode. So we have Phaedra here with Child. What's the man name? Ch- I'm gonna call him Chief Keef.
Uh,
That ain't his name.
Shane, no. Shit, I forgot, girl. Jump off. Come on, that's his name. Go ahead.
Yeah, jump off from the Sweet and Savory event. So she's here with him. They're on a lunch date. I had a good picture, but it won't come up. They're on a lunch date. I'm gonna leave right here. Shake, chick, chic. I don't know. Whatever. They're on a lunch date, and she's saying that she dates like Caucasian people. You're gonna date me. You're gonna take me out. You're gonna pay for it. Whatever I pick up, you're gonna pay for it, and um we don't have to do anything but hold hands. There's no touching involved, no kissing, no hugging, no nothing. We're just dating. And some people think when you say dating, they think you mean physical, actual sexual relationships, and that's just not what it is. Dating is just going out on dates. Me and EJ can date. I can date, whoever. They just date going out on dates. So I like that Phaedra is free after being married to Apollo for however long she was married. I can't remember how long she was married to him, but I like that she's free. She dates whoever, she does whatever she wants to do. I just hate that she's a liar. I don't like this lady. EJ, talk about the conversation, talk about the date, talk about whatever you know. Oh, pause, pause, pause in the draws. He asked her what she did. What did she do? She said she was a mortician. She said she was a lawyer, an attorney. Then she said, "Well, he said I know your husband, your ex husband." Say what? Did that make you like backtrack and like what? Huh? Did that?
Mm-mm.
You
I
didn't think
just
about it?
feel, I was like, I mean, they know people, ain't they? They in Atlanta.
But he said, "What do you do?" You know what I do, sir. They got caught slipping, in my opinion. Now I could be reading too much into it,
I
but
mean,
I
just
think
because he know them don't mean that he know what Phaedra do. Shit, we don't barely know what Phaedra do. What does
Phaedra don't know
Phaedra
what Phaedra do. She do IG, IG.
do? We don't know what her real job is. But
But
it is what it is. But no, seriously,
and
as
go
far
ahead and
as
talk
this is
about it.
concerned, I mean, I love this. I love this for Phaedra. She knows that she doesn't want to ever be married again. That's not
Hmm.
her ministry. That's not what she want to do, and that's okay. And nothing is wrong with that. I 100% have said 100. I have literally said this. If I were to ever meet those divorce streets, I would never get married again. I would never want to do this again.
Oh
No,
yeah, yeah.
I would be single. So I wholeheartedly get where she's coming from. So
Hmm.
I was like, oh, okay, I love that for her. And not only that, but when she was like, she date like the Caucasian people,
Hmm.
I just started laughing. I said, Phaedra is so funny. But I do get where she's coming from because people always try to like if somebody say they dating, it's always like we go together. But that's not what dating has to be. I think
Hmm.
that that's what she was the point that she was really trying to bring home is that like I'm dating. That don't mean that I'm going with you. That don't mean that we
Hmm.
smashing. We just, chilling, and that's it. As long as you buying, I'm here.
I'm here. As long as you buying, I'm flying.
That's it.
I am here, and I am here for it. Cause like you say, if I ever, Lord forbid, divorce or something happen to my other half, I ain't doing this no more. I'm be like Phaedra, but not so much. But I'm gonna be free. I'm like a bird. I'ma fly
Why
away.
did I know he was about to sing?
Listen, I ain't doing it no more. Mm-mm. No, no, no. But yeah, I like this for Phaedra. You know, she likes to have fun and she free as a bird. Listen, I ain't mad at it.
Girl.
Not at all. Um, but she let that man feed her with his finger though, so I don't know.
I know. I
Mm,
said the same thing. I said, "Ooh, I don't know where his finger been." Oh, thank you. I
mm-hmm.
don't know you like that. We dating.
Mm-mm. Right, we are dating. Like that's not it. So the ladies are in DC. They're going to hang out with the president, as they say. They are cleared. They had to have a conversation with Heavenly. You got to know how to act. That's sad. You got.
Listen, Heavenly,
That's
so
sad.
she know how to act. Like she ain't got time for all this. Listen, Heavenly be putting on. She put on for this show, but then she
Hmm.
also know how to code switch. Everybody should know how to code switch. Everybody should know how to
Hmm.
be one thing in one place and be somebody else in another place. My mom used to always tell me there's a time and a place for everything, and you
Hmm.
got to know when that time and place is. And I think Heavenly is old enough to know that. But they was real petty for them clips that they were showing while they were
Okay.
saying that. I said, "Oh, y'all petty."
Yes, because Heavenly needed a good stern talking to, and they was trying to tell her like you can't. You need to go and get your cursing out now. Go and get it out now, and you know, listen. Heavenly was like, "Bump that. I got this." But I appreciate them, just being fun. It was just a fun side of them, because we know Heavenly know how to act, or do we?
Sometimes she ain't gonna go act up in front of the company.
No, especially not at the White House. No way. Cause
Uh-uh.
Jackie asked her, "Did you have they got to have clearance. Like, will you be cleared? Are you?" Heavenly say she ain't got no bodies. She ain't got no felonies.
Listen, we don't know.
Mm-mm. But I did like, seeing them at the White House, being there, with Madam Vice President, and I forgot what's her name. That's John Legend's wife. I got Chrissy
Listen,
Teigen.
Steven.
Yeah. It was dope, and they were very excited. That was like us as kids taking a field trip to the state house when we were little. We was excited to go to the state house, child. Like, listen, it was something for us. So that's how they felt. They felt real. To me, it seemed like they were very excited and happy to go to the White House. Like, we are invited to the White House. We're not pulling up. We're not busting through. We're not climbing over walls and stuff like that. We were invited to the White
Hey,
House, and they were able to film certain parts of the White House as well. Um, and I thought that was really nice.
it was.
Yes, it was very nice. And they got to take pictures with her and everything. It was
Not the
very
damn
nice.
this one. That's the whole ad.
Okay. All right. The whole commercial. So, let's see. We have Dr. Scott and Contessa. I had it on mute. Okay. Uh, Con- why is it stop? Okay. So Contessa and Scott, they are there, getting ready. They're packing for the trip to Key West. So
Mhm.
EJ, are you gonna pack what Dr. Contessa packed when we get ready to go on our excursion? Are you gonna
Girl,
have
it
empty with
depends on how many of these pounds I lose. But this man is gonna have to stop fixing all this cake. He done fixed another cake.
no
Lord have mercy. I just can't stop eating the cake.
Al? I'm gonna need Al to cut it out.
I
Maybe
know.
maybe he like it. He what is it? Thick
Mm-mm.
thighs saves lives.
I don't want
Al
them
is
to die.
enjoying the pushing for the cushion, a cushion for the pushing, child.
I don't want all this pushing though.
Uh,
Too much pushing, but that cake be good
okay.
though because I like to eat.
I see that we have like 18 people in the building. Please make sure you all have liked the video, subscribe to our channels, please, and thank you. And if you want to share it, if you like the conversation, go ahead and share it. We greatly appreciate it. So Dr. Scott took that doggone skimpy wimpy bikini from her, and I think he threw it in another drawer. He was like, "Put it in your
The
special
special
drawer."
drawer.
I was like, "Yeah," because we finna go around other people's husbands. We not doing that. Yeah. But have you noticed Dr. Scott is not saying much, or have you not noticed?
I ain't paid attention to that man.
No.
I ain't paid attention to that man. I am not here for Dr. Scott. And I wish
Mm,
I could just not hear Dr. G. That would be good too.
mhm.
I was like, if I could just
Yeah.
not hear him, if I could just
So we have.
move forward from it.
I agree. So why is Quad a part of the conversation? Why is she in their mouths? Um, she lives rent free in their head, in their minds, in their home. She lives rent free there, and they just have to keep having a conversation about her. Like, Dr. G, you have a I don't know what his problem is because it was like he didn't want to go because he don't want to see Quad, but Quad has a big fine man with a big strong back, as EJ says, and he is jealous of that. I know he is. He gotta be because you had Quad and you don't have her now, but now she has a young stallion, a young buck, and you ain't. You got somebody young, but she ain't Quad. Okay. And he's so concerned. He gets so agitated and antsy. Like,
He the
for
one who
what?
keep bringing up the past. I'm like, bruh, like let it go. Why we still living here? Because I know we done. I feel like we done moved past this. Like I feel like at least you should. And Sweet Tea seemed like she ain't really got no smoke like that. At some point, you saw her kind of getting a little bit, but not in this episode. I'm just saying in
Hmm.
the past. But it feels like she done kind of moved
Yeah.
past that
Yeah, but at
at
because I
times.
think
It feels
he
like
just
he bring yeah, he
at
like bring
times,
her back
yes, at
into it,
times.
and then she be petty, and then like we be
Hmm.
going back and forth. But I just feel like she really want to move past it. She don't want to move past Dr.
Yeah.
Heavenly stuff, but I feel like she want to move past the quad stuff. I think because I don't know
Yes.
because on the next episode, I don't know.
Yeah. Um. Okay. But and it seems like, but what are you worried about? You don't have to speak to this lady. You can speak if you want to or not. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter. Speak or don't. But just keep comments to a minimum. Negative comments to a minimum, and it's all good. Like I don't understand. I could be cordial. I can be around whomever. I ain't got to talk to you. I ain't got to talk to nobody if I want to. Sometimes I go to work out if I don't feel like talking. I don't. I ain't got
Yeah.
to. Hush, girl. But I don't understand what the issue. But you know what? We're producing TV, so what am I talking about? So, um, Quad and her
Hey,
boo
King.
King, and she's trying to, give him a rundown of what's going on, and she let him know that they're gonna bring up some old stuff. They're gonna bring up the past, and I just want you to be ready. But he was like, why live in the past? I'm not in the past, but Dallas. Hold on, go ahead and talk about King and Quad,
Girl,
please.
yeah. Oh, King and old Quad, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about them in the chat because why? Why I like these two so much. Like I absolutely love King at this point. I think he's a good addition. I think he's good for Quad just overall. He makes her smile all the time. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm just waiting on the next episode so that I can see him grab Dr. G. If he just grab him one time, that will make my whole life. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be like,
Ah.
yes, that's my whole year right there. Because the way them people is
And I think you've said this like 5 times this episode.
running,
Since we've been up here, I think you just said it like 5 times. Like, I'm just ready to see. I'm just ready for next week. I'm just ready for
because
next
I
week. It's
am.
like, okay, EJ
Listen,
ready to
because
get
season
loose.
2, episode, what is this? Season 11, episode 9
Mhm.
was not given. Oh, I did like that fall. I was like, oh, this is so cute. We're starting out great. Contessa and Heavenly. I kept
Yeah.
wondering who it was because saw it in the last thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm so over. I don't care about none of this episode. I need to get to episode 10. Dang it.
I agree.
Episode
I
10 gonna
agree.
be lit. I feel like we can talk about that
Mhm.
for 2 weeks. It's just something about the way they was running was
Yes.
just giving me life.
Mhm. And then you can see Steve, the new guy. I said, "Oh yeah, look at that football player. He will."
Mhm. He was
I
gone. I
was like,
said, "Oh,
"Yes."
yeah."
But we're gonna watch the end when we get there. Like, we gonna have to pause and play. Hopefully people don't cut up too bad with us. So everybody gets to Key West, all the couples pack their bags and everybody's there. They showed them on the plane and in their vehicles on the way, just having conversations. I wish they would have brought Mimi and Steve in a little earlier because they only have 15 episodes plus 3, not including the
Reunion
3 reunion. So we're in episode
9.
10,
We're at 10 yet, boo.
9, and not 10 yet. 9, and y'all brought them in halfway.
Listen, that
I
ain't
I
even that
needed. They should have
interesting
been there
yet. I
earlier.
mean, so until they start,
Hood Quad gonna get it. Hood Quad gonna tell her to get
I
out her
know
face or
until we
something.
get
So
to that.
I need to see. I need to see her prior to see, what type of
She
time
probably
she
gonna be
be
trying to
on.
therapize
But
people. That's not a word, but that's what she gonna try to do. And that's
what is
therapize.
it? Therapize. That's the
Therapize.
word of the day is
Therapize.
therapize,
She gonna
y'all.
try to therapize
Therapize. Okay.
them, and that's when Kawhi gonna have to be like, "Listen, don't touch me. Don't do that.
Get out my
50 feet.
face.
Give me 50. Okay,
Back deep.
okay.
Okay. But yeah, so everybody's at Key. It's met at Key West. They're there at the house. We have Dr. Simone and Cecil come out, and I think they are the funnest, funner couple of this group. I would like them. I would like to hang out with them. I could see myself hanging out with Dr. Simone and Cecil, especially after Whitney, because the next day she had the BGs and throwing up and stuff because she,
Did it.
overdrank,
Yeah.
drank too much. She and Cecil is the culprit. He poured some more in it after the people left. And I'm
Mhm.
like, okay. So I think I would like to hang out with them. They seem really fun and free. They don't let nothing bother them. They just kind of like the life of the party. Simone loud, Cecil's cool. I think I would like to hang out with them. I think Heavenly and Daddy would be. Let me see, Daddy. Heavenly and
That's
Doctor
daddy.
Heavenly and
That's
Doctor
daddy.
Damon would be, they're not balanced, so he'll be really quiet. So it'll be her yapping, yapping, yap. I couldn't. But that's me and my husband. I'm Heavenly and he's Dr. Damon. He don't really say much. Uh, I wouldn't want to hang out with him.
Mm,
Maybe Heavenly by herself, but not them together, because I'm gonna need him to say something.
okay.
Wake up, sir. Are you asleep? What are your thoughts on them arriving? Everybody greeting, Simone being shady.
Girl,
Toya
listen,
being
everything
shady.
happened the way I expected to happen. I expect Toya to be who she is. I expect Simone to be low key shady every single time because low key, she always be starting stuff too. Like she always bring up the stuff like when they get to that doggone thing and she got them shirts about she just couldn't let go of this kind of bitch or whatever kind she was talking. I mean, BITCH,
Hmm.
she just couldn't let go of it. But I love the fact that Contessa and Heavenly hug. I love the fact that Heavenly goes into the hug for Sweet Tea. It's like one thing we not gonna say is that Dr.
Hmm.
Heavenly ain't trying. I don't know what's gonna happen later, but at least she tried for a little while until y'all piss her off,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be up again.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, she does apologize, and she's told them she's 1,000 times that she's apologized. She's told us, in her confessional that she's apologized when she apologized where they were at. So everybody would know that she has apologized to these people, and they keep asking for apologies. Sweet Tea, girl, leave it alone. Dr. Heavily is not finna sit down with you and talk to you face to face and apologize to you verbatim, word for word, from A to Z. You're
I'm
not finna get
so
that, okay?
sorry
She
because I did X, Y, and Z to you, and I'm sorry that it made you feel this. Girl, no, Dr. Heavenly ain't finna do none of that.
we not doing that. We too
I
grown.
mean, it's
We're not
okay for
doing
that
it.
type of
That's not.
apology if that's what you want, but just know that Dr. Heavenly not going to be the one to give it to you. Some people will apologize and be like, "Listen, Candy, I'm really sorry about the way that I made you feel when I said that, Dr. G had some big ass gums and his head looked like a big peanut. You know what I'm
A
saying? Like, I
poem.
am so sorry when I said that and how I came at you about how he was talking and how his voice was real, real squeaky and how he get on my damn nerves most of the time. But that's show boo. And I apologize for that. But everybody is not finna go into no details. Listen, B, I'm sorry, okay? For everything. Put it on the tab. And all the future stuff that I'm gonna do too. I'm sorry for that ish too. Okay, let's go.
Oh God. Okay, Dr. Jackson,
Okay,
write the
that's
check.
it.
Write it. And write whatever you think I did to you and cash
Exactly.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Like that's an apology right there. Shoot.
Yeah. Child, that was a little too much because I'm like,
I'm,
when it
I'm
was going
including
in.
all my future
Like
stuff,
that.
like whatever, because I'm gonna do something to you. So let's just put that in there too.
Yeah,
Put
let's
that
go
in there
ahead and
too.
nip it in the bud now. But Sweet Tea not want that kind. She wants you to. I don't know what she want from heaven. I really don't. I don't know what they want, and I have yet to hear her apologize to Heavenly.
And she don't
I've
feel
yet to
like
hear
she did
Contessa
nothing wrong, and
apologize.
Contessa really don't feel like she did nothing wrong. Like, they don't feel like they're wrong, they feel like only
Girl.
she is, but I'm sorry, maybe
Mhm.
it started with her, but y'all definitely
Mhm.
fed into it and started doing things too, so therefore, like, you should apologize too, like, it should be a two-way apology because y'all done both said some
Mhm.
sideways stuff, like, let's just call it what it is, and let's just move on. It's
Yeah.
either that or we just don't have to be cool. I just feel like Dr. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly may have a little bit of deeper seated issues because they was real friends at
Mhm.
some point. But even then, like, are we still going to keep dwelling on it, or are we just going to either you going to accept this apology or you not? Like, you've been around me all this time, you know exactly who I am and what I am, and you know how I come off. So what we gonna do? Like, point blank and period. Like, sometimes I just feel like you know certain people and certain people are who they
Mhm.
are. And I feel like Dr. Heavenly is just one of them people. So if you know who they, I'm not saying that make her right. I'm not saying that make her wrong. I'm saying she
Mhm.
is who she is. So either accept it or don't accept it. Either F with her or don't F with her. And let's keep it pushing. But let's stop asking for these fake apologies because she already told us they don't be real, except for that one that she gave that
Of
was
course.
real. Remember that one? But other than that,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
So
That
why we
one.
even going here?
Mhm.
It's irritating.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. Let me bring it back up. I'm trying to get the thing where everybody is at the table already.
Oh yeah, that's my fun part. They coming for Phaedra too. I said, leave Phaedra alone.
Okay.
She said, listen, she ain't gonna let y'all bees, okay? Cause she gonna come
Mm-mm.
through with the check. Okay.
Baby, because
Phaedra
she
said they
don't
just
care.
can't let it go because she really thinks she better than us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she thinks she better than y'all. She got a mortuary, she got a doggone, she got a funeral home, she a lawyer, she a
She
whatever.
a IG
She
model.
she do all the things, okay? So listen, what we're not gonna do is
Oh,
act like we got more jobs than Phaedra. No, she on every reality show there is. Stop playing.
she got
She got J O
jobs.
B S. So I'm about to say JOBS. She got JOBS.
Yes, she does have jobs. So yes, so here we are. Where everybody is here at the table. They have broken everybody up into teams. You have Team Goldfish, Team Snapper. Was it Red Snapper? Was it
It was Team
Snapper?
Snapper and Sweet Tea
Team
tried to make
Snapper.
it Red Snapper. She said we should put Red
Oh
Snapper.
yeah. Team Shark. No,
I don't know,
that's
but guess what? At the end of the day, Heavenly
she don't
might be
touchy
full
pussy.
of shit, but at least she real about it. That's the only thing that make it like. I mean, she is what she is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know that Dr. Heavenly is full of crap, and I know that Dr. Heavenly is the
Mhm.
absolute most. But at the end of the day, they all know it too. So why we keep asking her for these unrealistic apologies? Let that mess go.
Yes.
Just keep
Yeah.
your distance. Like, be cordial, be surface level. It's
Uh,
simple. It's so simple to be surface level. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, and walk about your
mhm.
business. It's simple. But why you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
keep like just doing the absolute and I need it like why? Why keep feeding into it? I don't understand.
Yes. It's not that deep to me. I'm like, I would be ignoring her. She would be asking, she would be talking to me. I would be ignoring her so much. Like, no. Child.
Mm.
So they have everybody split up into teams. And then they get to the table. Everybody's at their eating lunch. Um, Phaedra come in with her shirt all cut up, and I'm like, "Look at me, that's me there. I been cut my
Mhm.
shirt up." She was like, "Yeah, I don't wear no t-shirt." And they told some, "I do too much because y'all don't do enough. Y'all do too little." I said, "You know what? You're right. You're right. But I'll be the one to cut my shirt up because I done cut my shirt up plenty of times. We done been somewhere. I'm like, I'm not wearing that t-shirt like that. I'm being at least one sleeve. But I think Phaedra cut hers at the bottom and the top.
Mhm.
She
She
was like,
liked the
"Yeah,
hell
we
about
finna
that
have a
shirt. It was
fit."
cute though. I was like, oh yeah, this shirt look better than that
Uh-huh.
before.
She said we finna have a outfit. But they did bring up the part where she called them these kinds of bitches. Excuse my French. And,
Bitches.
it was like, you gonna talk about why you said that? And she was like, y'all acting like, you know, I wasn't gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I did it. but she didn't like the way they were ragging her, I guess. But for her, to me, I didn't take these kind of bees that way. I didn't take it any kind of way because it wasn't, to me, it wasn't nothing bad. It was just, I, you know, I ain't gonna let y'all act like I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna hold up my end of the bargain, but y'all, these kind of bitches ain't gonna play with me like that.
Mm.
I think she meant y'all highfalutin heifers. That's what I think she meant. What you think she meant?
Something along those lines. Look, exactly what she said. Look, I don't come for me unless I sing for you.
Okay,
Okay, not y'all. Y'all not finna come up here and try to make me look
exactly
like I'm
what
not
I
gonna do what
think.
I said I was gonna do. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe it just came out the wrong way. Quad try to explain it, and you know me, I'm just like Quad. You know I love you, girl, but just sit this one out. Sit that one on the side.
Carl was like, "You don't get it," and she was like, "You don't get it. You still don't get it." I was like, "She don't get it, and she don't
She
care to
didn't
get it.
care about
Okay,
that. She
she
said
don't.
what she said, and she meant
Yeah,
that ish. And that's what I like about Phaedra.
heck
Did you
yeah.
hear her one time say she was sorry? Nope. I said what I
Mm-mm,
said. Okay.
no,
Boom.
not at all. Let me try to. She wasn't playing with them. She was like, it is what it is,
But you know what we didn't
and
talk
it's gonna be
about,
what it's
which
gonna
I
be.
thought was so funny to
Hmm.
me. Why your girl is so messy? Dr. Heavenly was messy as AF. She was so messy for that whole inviting Apollo thing. But why? What was the
We
purpose?
producing. We producing.
Listen, what was the purpose of all of this? Like, stop, Dr. Heavenly. It's some stuff you gotta cut off. Like some stuff is just not worth the ratings. And this is why are we gonna do this? Why?
But you know, we producing
I mean,
TV.
I get that, and you know, I'm good to hype a villain up, but really, Apollo, like, I'm like, come
Yeah, but she's on reality television, and if you expected Heavenly to be like Dr. Jackie, then I'm sorry. Somebody got to be
they wouldn't
dramatic.
have a
Somebody
television show if it wasn't for Heavenly. Like
correct.
nobody would stop and watch this. And that's the sad part about this. Like we're
Mhm.
saying that, but the point is that nobody would stop and watch it if it wasn't for Dr. Heavenly and her antics.
Mhm.
If it wasn't for Tacky Toya, if it wasn't for the drama with Quad and Dr. G,
Mhm.
nobody would care if we were just sitting here talking about the OBGYN stuff and just had this nice show that was about these black professional women that just all get along and they're just, you know, showing their day to day. That would be great, but who
Mhm.
really tuning in for it? I mean, people are tuning in because Dr. Heavenly kept she did what she did, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like she keeps the shenanigans going and you know it is what it is. Otherwise, this show lasted 11 seasons. There's no reason why this show, the way that it is named, Married to Medicine, should have lasted 11 seasons. It's because
Mhm.
Dr. Heavenly keep doing the SHIT and people keep tuning in for it. And we can't forget Toya. And then you add these other side characters to it, and everybody they get into it with the who every single time. Heavenly.
Mhm.
Every
Oh
single
yeah.
time. Because
Heavenly
she
is.
brings the drama and she brings
Mhm.
the ratings. And I don't think that necessarily makes her, I think that make her good at, like you said, producing
She's good at what
TV
she does.
and
She
keeping them
she's
on the air.
she's good at what she does, and then she takes it a step further and goes to her YouTube channel and triple down on what she said in the episode. And then she goes to her Patreon, and I am a member of Patreon. I pay them $5.99. She goes over there and 10 times more information. Listen, Dr. Heavily be producing TV, okay? She makes it what it is. Because if not, I'm sure and I know Bravo will make her shut her mouth, shut it down.
Girl,
I
they
know
wouldn't
because
even have
you
a show. They would not have a show.
Heavily makes TV. It
She
is what
does.
it is. And
She
she's a
makes
professional
interesting.
woman at the end of the day. She's professional. When she goes to her business, she's professional.
I think people just have to realize that Dr. Heavenly in there, in real world is this,
Hmm.
but Dr. Heavenly outside of that really is just trying to make a bag and trying to make some coins,
Yeah.
and people buy into the ish, at the end of the day, and I guess ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, I don't know her, but I don't know her like that, but I would hope that's not who she really is all the time. I don't think she would have a
Hmm.
practice. I wouldn't think she would have practice if that's how she was all the
Okay.
time. But I don't know. I won't even pretend to know. I won't even try to hype you up, girl. Like, what you got it, whatever you
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
don't
you know
know.
her in
Yeah.
real life, then, and if
Yeah.
that's how she is in real life, then hey, then
Hmm.
that's a whole different story. So it is what it is.
Because when we see her on the show at her office, she's nothing like she is at home. Them two different people. She's very soft spoken. She's very mild mannered. She's cool, collected, and very professional. So what she shows us on the television show at her office is not the same person we see when she on her YouTube channel, and she's not the same person we see on the TV screen outside of her office. I don't. She's not the same person. That's just for TV. For as far as her being loud. Now she could be loud in her real life, but when she's at her office on television, she's quiet. And I can't imagine her having the type of practice she has, as busy as she always is, if she was not handling business at her office. I can't see it. But anyway, off of Dr.
I don't
Heavenly,
know.
and yes, Shayna 5.99 list. I when I say I love Dr. Heavenly, I love Dr. Heavenly. But I'm gonna give her ass the business when it's need be. But I
I
ride for
really
him.
love Dr. Heavenly. She just
I do.
entertaining to me.
I do. Cause
I
she is
I
very
did
entertaining.
I
And
didn't like her when I first watched this show. I was like, what in the hell? Ain't no way I would ever go to Dr. Heavenly to get nothing done.
I would be right there with her. Yeah.
But
And she
then
don't take insurance, so I would have to have a bag. Okay.
but then I
Um.
started to like her and I was like, oh, this is just for TV.
Mhm.
I see you, Dr. Heavenly. You're
Yeah,
trying to make a bag with
she's
all the
making it.
shenanigans.
But she has Dr. Heavenly University where she teaches whoever wants to join how to make money, how to save money. She tried to do Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea didn't want to do it right. She told Sweet Tea, get some life insurance on this man. Do this, that, and third. Get your money because she Heavenly knows how Greg is. So she was trying to tell her what she needed to do to get her money up to be like Quad. Because Quad wasn't on TV. Quad was doing other stuff, but Quad has a house all to a whole mansion that she got by herself. You know, she didn't have to have a husband to get it. She got it on her own by making smart financial decisions. Listen, Dr. Heavenly be teaching game over there for real. In real life, she does. But anyway, off of Heavenly, cause I'm a ride for her.
Mhm.
Snapper. We have Dr. Jackie, Curtis, Sweet Tea, um, Dr. G, and Phaedra. Why her face? Why they put that bitch up there for? Child, listen, that was too funny to me. But anyway,
She
Curtis
always
said
do
he
that
can.
face. I just
Mhm.
realized that. She loved that face.
She be like, mm-hmm. That's probably what she's saying. But Curtis said he won't be participating. For one, he's too big for the kayak, and for two, he don't like water, and for three, four, five, and six, he don't like water.
And he
But
boring.
I could see
Okay.
him being too tall, like probably for the board and everything. I could see him being too big, too
Listen,
tall.
his knees is probably hurting.
Right now, just thinking about his knees probably aching.
Mm-mm.
I
No, he
yeah,
just.
like
I feel like he might be funny if you give him a few drinks. I don't know. He just struck me as he just feels so.
McCurtis.
Yeah, I just every time I see him, I just be like, "Can we go to the next
Uh,
person? I need something
yeah,
else."
yeah. The next case.
What you think
Let's
I'm
see.
win?
Child, now that I don't know. I'm trying to bring up Courtney picture to get the teams separated. I think I passed it 55-20. But yeah, they have Team Starfish, which is Quad and King, Toya and Eugene. Supposedly they have all these teams set up because they're the ones that had issues and they're trying to get everybody to learn to work
Well,
together.
then they should have had Dr. G with Tisha and
Hmm.
King. and
Ooh,
Quad, and that would have been messy.
girl, what you trying to start?
World War.
Apparently so.
That's what I said. I said y'all didn't put these teams together right because if y'all really wanted them to be right, this is what y'all would have done. Like what you did right here. You put the two that you knew y'all probably shouldn't put together, but you put them together anyway, and you said, "Let's go." You should have
That
went ahead and put Tisha and Quad together because Dr. G got a problem with Quad. King ain't got a problem with nobody. He neutral like Dr. Damon is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we should have done, and then we would have been talking.
But EJ, you're trying to get uh fireworks started. The fire. You trying to get it
The
lit
only
right
person
now.
that would have been popping out fireworks is Dr. G.
Thank you, Kira. EJ is really like I think Heavenly and
Listen,
Contessa was enough because they are mature enough to be cordial. Sweet Tea wouldn't. They
listen,
not
we
mature enough.
producing, right? We producing.
But this
I'm
is this
producing.
is production enough. This right here is a production enough. I think, in
Mm-mm.
my personal.
We should have went
I,
all the way with it. If we gonna go, if we gonna tell it, then we gotta tell it all.
I need everybody in the chat.
I'm just
How
saying.
would y'all have put Quad and Sweet Tea on the same team?
Heck yeah.
Cause see, Quad and Toya don't even have an issue right now. They good. Their issue was minor, but I mean I know why she did not do it. I know why she didn't, cause that Shark is enough. And what's the name? Shark. Team Shark. That's enough. We do have where Simone and Cecil were saying that they want what he said. He and they got an ex NFL player on their team, and he said he's the best out there altogether. So I said, okay, Cecil, I see you. All right.
Cecil said he
But
got him a football player on his team. Bump that.
did, did you hear when Sweet Tea said we got a retired ex NBA player? I said, child, is he retired or is he ex? Would you say retired ex? Or did you say retired NBA player?
I mean, I guess you can
Or
say
ex
either one
NBA
of them
player?
because I say things all the time, extraness. So, I mean, I just therapize somebody. So, listen,
You
we can say
did.
whatever we want to say.
And then she was like, I'm like, girl, you're so goofy.
This episode. You
Look,
know what's funny is that this episode is the most I ever liked Sweet Tea. I ain't even gonna lie to you. She
I,
felt
I,
so laid back this episode for the first time. Like for the first time, she wasn't in a.
I missed it. I missed that part I was telling you about. I'm gonna go back and find it too. I'm gonna go back and find it. So they have the double kayak. So that's like Heavenly and Contessa has to be in the boat together, and then Dr. Damon and then Dr. Scott. What's his name? Scott? Yeah. Scott would have to be on the paddle boat. Dr. Damon said, baby, it's sharks out there.
Okay. It's sharks out there in that water. That's
What would
non-salt water.
what would you
I
be
don't
doing,
know.
EJ? What would you be doing?
Dr. Curtis.
No, ma'am.
Mhm. I'll be sitting my behind somewhere over there watching the rest of these people. I'm not gonna do no water. I'm
You
not gonna
know?
do no water that I cannot see the bottom of the river. It's dirty
Why?
because it's dirty. I can't see the bottom of it. I don't know what's in there. I don't know what people done dropped off in there. You ain't never heard about people dropping off their wild pets in the thing. Listen, one thing about me is that I am not going to do things that are not necessary. I'm not going to put my life in any unnecessary danger. That is danger. Okay. I don't care about no life jackets. I don't care about none of that. I don't care that I can swim a little bit. Okay. I don't care about none of that. I'm not doing it.
Look at Phaedra. She got her whole coochie twat and her booty out. She don't care how she dress around people husbands. Now her man ain't there. Chick or whatever his name is. I say she don't care. She ain't cared 10 years ago and she don't care today.
What's wrong with what she got on? Why you be so caught up in that? It's just an outfit.
What's up? Like so for one, I'm very conservative.
We
I don't
know.
think you should dress like that around people's husbands.
So what?
I think it's
What you
disgusting.
what she's supposed to dress like? It's a
Put on some damn shorts
bikini.
on.
What would be the difference if it's
I don't care. Your man ain't there.
But it's a bikini.
I just think that's just me. I think that's just me. I'm conservative when it comes to certain things. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't dress like that
They
around
gonna
somebody's
all have
husband.
on
I
bikinis at
wouldn't.
some point. What's the point? I don't get it.
But you're solo though. You're doing this. You the only one dressed like this. That's just me. I
I mean, they
you know
all gonna have on some
that's just
bikinis
me.
at some point.
And
I don't know. I guess I don't see it.
look at I knew Kira was in there saying something. I knew it. I am very conservative I just think some things shouldn't be done. But then hell, I'm the one that be ready to cuss a mother trucker out and knock somebody out. So hey,
Girl,
I'll be ready to
I
knock
don't
people up.
understand. Like you got like if you secure in your stuff, ain't none of that stuff don't matter.
It's not about security, it's about being
But
respectful.
in the eyes of whom? It's a bikini. That's it.
I would be respectful of your cause I'm banging. I ain't no busted can of biscuits. I'm thicker than a snicker and it's all tight and right. I would be dressed conservative because I'm around other people's husbands.
Okay. But what I'm saying is that
And then even if she did have a man now, I
there's like
still would think that
tons
if
of
if everybody was dressed like that, I think it would be cool. But you're the only one dressed like that. Why you got your
but
booty cakes
that's
out
Phaedra.
around these people's husbands? That's nah.
I don't know. We just don't have to agree
I
to this.
can't do. I wouldn't want to do it because I wouldn't want to make other people feel uncomfortable. For
Hey.
one, and I wouldn't want nobody else's husband looking at me like, why is your?
But
I
if you go to
wouldn't.
the beach and you have on a swimsuit, you realize
That's the beach. Everybody is naked at the
but they at
beach.
the
That's
lake.
different. We're not at.
They at the lake.
And she.
And they're about to get in water. I'm trying to figure out why most of these people ain't got on something else anyway. But I don't know. That's just me. But go ahead, thicker in the sticker, tighter tonight.
But even if Shaq was there, I still would. Or Apollo was there. No, she's done that on RHOA. She was dressed like that, and she had that thing. Round, round, round. That was her little sound. I just think that's a bit much. That's just me personally. I couldn't do it. I would respect other people's houses and families and relate because that man gonna be dreaming about me because I know I'm right. Listen, I'm thicker than a snicker. I'm
I'm not.
tight and right. I don't need your husband dreaming about me in
I,
the middle of the night or waking up saying, Phaedra, huh? In fact, Greg already want her.
I'm not gonna do this with you today. I'm not gonna do this with you. I am not. I think everybody has a difference of opinion when it comes to certain things.
Thank you, Letitia Brown. I hope you are subscribed to me, darling. I thank
It's
you.
okay. I'm just
Thank
saying, if you wanna wear clothes to the beach, then you go right ahead, Miss Titan. Right
It's not about that. It's just you're the only one that's like that.
right at this moment, right at this moment. But when has Phaedra ever wore any like? You're asking you really what you want her to be different? Like what do you want? Like I just don't like shaming
I
people for
want her to
wearing
put some
certain
on her
things. Like I feel
booty.
like people should be able to wear
It's
what
not
they
about.
want.
I'm not shaming her. I'm not. Okay, so if it was me, I would not do that to other people's
Girl, you
husbands.
acting like you
I would not.
gonna make it still like, oh, I'm gonna like
No, no. And guess what? And guess what? They might not even be looking at me, but I just wouldn't want anybody to feel uncomfortable about me having my booty hanging out like that.
thank you, Shayna. That's what I'm saying. If men
It's
can't
not
like
about self
control themselves,
control.
then
It's not about self control. It's just
I don't think we should
why
police.
why give them why
But why
give
should
them
we
that?
police what people wear? Like, I mean,
I'm not
are you not? You are
listen.
policing what she wearing. You just super conservative, and it's okay. We know that.
I just have respect for
But
other
I think that's the
people
thing. I think that's
around
a
me,
choice of
women and
words
men. I just have
because, in my opinion, I don't see it as disrespectful. But in your opinion, you're conservative and you're saying that it's disrespectful. What I'm saying is that people have the right to wear what they want to wear, and that and I do feel like if it's up
mhm.
if that's what she feels comfortable in and if that's what she wants to wear, that's okay. But I'm not gonna say, oh, it's disrespectful because then I gotta say that like then everybody is disrespectful for wearing booty shorts. We done seen Simone have on booty shorts. We done seen Toya have on some booty shorts up to here. Like we've seen them all be very, very, provocative or sexy
This
or
woman
wear what they
naked.
want to wear, and that's fine. That's all I'm saying.
This woman naked right
Hmm.
now. She naked. She's naked.
Okay, well, listen, whatever you say, this all you, boo. I ain't even, I retired from my debating days. Whatever you,
We're not debating. We're just, having a
it
conversation.
feel like a debate. I don't want to go back to them days.
Shayna and Kira, this is not
I
a
don't want to go
debate.
back to them days.
We having a conversation.
I'm a reformed
We having
debater.
a
I am
conversation.
reformed. Candy trying to bring me back in, Miss Kira.
Uh,
Come get her.
I'm
Yes, she
not. I'm
is.
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, yeah, no. I just but that's Phaedra. That's on par for her. As a one, ain't nobody say nothing to her.
I liked her shirt. I liked how she cut it.
I did too. I ain't talking about the shirt. Because my shirt would have been cut too. And li-
Yes,
moving
because I told
forward.
you I'm reformed. I quit. I
Oh
get two,
Lordy.
one rebuttal.
I'm trying to get to the uh the preview. How much you think I can play of that preview?
I mean, we just gonna cut it anyway. I mean, I'm gonna cut it.
You gonna cut it? Well, we can play and stop, right? Can we
I
stop
mean, we
and
just cut it at the end and cut it regardless if it say that it can't be.
okay. All right, guys. So
This is my favorite part.
but that's pretty much the end of the episode. They are you know, they're finna do their events. I guess we'll see that at the next beginning of the next episode. I hope it's like 2.2 seconds of it, because I really don't want to see it. Let's see.
Shayna said, "Don't do it, Candy."
Hmm. We're gonna if we can break it up, that's like making it different, right? No?
I cut my stuff up prior to putting anything on YouTube. I go and I checks it first, ma'am. I don't know. That's what
Oh,
I
okay.
do. I go cut it up and then I go put it and make sure it's gonna fly. Bravo will snatch your live, is what Miss Kira said. So don't do it. But we all know what had happened, and it was a lot going on. I liked how they were commentating and how quiet every time her and King said something, and then they would show this, and then they would say this, and then they would do this. It's so funny. I can't wait to.
Can you still hear it?
Mm-mm,
Could you still hear it?
mm-mm.
You couldn't?
I couldn't. Mm-mm. If you had told me, I would have cut it up for you and snipped
Can
it on.
you can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
No? Oh, yeah. Okay. So
That was my favorite part right there. I said, "What is he saying? Who negativity?"
her I bet that man probably be snatching and grabbing. I hate to say it, but I bet he does. Don't do it. Reconsider. Okay. Listen, she been. I don't know if you ever seen her when she was over there, and they was at what is Thoughtlandia, and she had that thing on, and she was rubbing her booty cheeks. Ring, ring, ring. Child, you got to go back and watch it. Listen, I never forget it because I do not like this lady. Okay, all right. So we're not gonna worry about it, but we do see G and Sweet Tea doing what they do. He doing what he doing, and let me pull up the words. I'm tired of negativity. Let that shit be. And she just standing there like a little puppy. Girl, ain't no way.
Hopefully, they just gave her a bad edit because I don't know what's going on there. But I'm just like, what is we doing? Is he mad at her, or is he talking about Quad?
He probably talking about whatever she's been doing with like between Quad I mean between her and Heavenly, and probably for Quad too. And then Greg here is telling what he told her to shut the. You talk to MF and much or something like that.
Listen, and I'm sitting up there waiting. I said, "Is this where King about to go off? Because what we not gonna do is come for Quad like this, because
Yeah,
I
he
feel
said,
like it's either gonna be her, or it's either gonna be Quad, or it's going to be Dr. Heavenly." Now I'm just like, if it's Quad, you way out of line. I mean, if it's Heavenly, you out of line too. But they go back and forth already. But if it's Quad, you super out of line, because this show X, and you really don't get to say nothing at all to her.
right. So here he says, I chose. She says, I chose to end that marriage and it's done. And then he ended up telling something to her about you close your mouth because you talk too much or something. And I'm like, "Brr, what is really what kind of questions are they asking? Because I do know heavenly questions can be, a bit much, and I ain't here for it. He can do too much, and you real bothered though. You know what I'm saying? Like you real bothered.
And is.
Here come Tisha and Heavenly getting into it. You got Paulo gonna have to kind of like whatever it is, he trying to calm her down. Phaedra and Paulo get into it. Look at time that shit be. She telling Dr. Mimi, don't bleep with me.
Okay, Dr. Mimi just
Phaedra said, I don't play with these types of mean girls, which means she's used to the mean girls. She's just not used to these types. Child.
because Phaedra about to get up out of Dodge.
It seemed like they were right next to each other. They
They
seemed like
were
they
they
were right.
were behind each other, so they were behind them, and they were like slightly in front of them.
Phaedra leaving. So yeah, I'm gone.
But a Quad and
Oh,
King,
let me go back. Let me
I
see.
just need to see that football player running. He was like,
Baby, listen.
he was running for somebody life. I don't know who life, but somebody life. I said, okay. He is out of there. Then somebody was running, and boy, they was just going. I said, whoop. I said, somebody booty is shaking.
You see it? Can you see
Mhm. Right there. I said, who is
it?
that?
Baby, listen. I am here for it. I am here for it, and I can't wait. I can't. I can't. So, what is it? Stop waving them arms, G. Yeah. I'm tired of that.
Squabble up.
I'm like, sir, why are you so? Why are we so? Apollo is light and bright. Yeah, he is very light. Yeah. Squabble up. Squabble up. That'll be me. I'd be ready to pop some
I ain't going
everybody.
to jail for nobody. I don't do
I'll be
jail,
having
and I
a
ain't
time.
finna be fighting out there. Nope. Bump all that. I ain't finna waste no time. I ain't finna be sitting up in there on cell block C. Nope. Eating bologna sandwiches. Why?
I ain't going to jail. On camera? Was it on camera? It was not
In
on
this day
camera.
and
I'm
age,
trying to.
hell yes, it was on camera. Couldn't miss it. Yep, okay. And they was running hard. I said somebody can run, because they know I can't run that fast no more.
Baby, listen, Steve was getting it. I'm trying to find that part where Dr. G he ain't snatched Sweet Tea. He pulled her. He pulled her back because they was getting ready to leave the table. So what are y'all thoughts about the episode? What did y'all like about it? What you didn't like? Um Everybody getting turned up. Quad talking some get them glow. Oh yeah, glow. I said okay.
Okay. Her and Memphis.
I can see Quad now bumping Glorilla
Girl.
in her off time. Okay, here it go. Okay, here it go. I found it. I got 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 it.
I still don't see it.
See, it ain't look like.
But I don't know. But I like that part right there though. Get them glue. Who was she giving some dap to anyway? I couldn't see who it was. Was that Cecil? Oh, that was Scott, the new guy.
Yeah, he grab her. Like, why you got to grab a
I
girl
didn't
like
see
that?
it, girl. I don't know what you're talking about because I don't see it. I kept trying to see
You
it.
didn't see
I
what
went
he?
back and looked at- I did, but I just didn't see like it didn't feel harsh or none of that. I don't know. Maybe it.
It
Maybe it
wasn't
was.
harsh. It was just he grabbed. He was like, "Come on." It was like a come on. It wasn't a snatch, but it was like, "Come on." And she looked like, "Huh?"
I feel like you reading too much into it, but
I just no. That man is
I
mean.
ain't saying that he's not. I'm saying in
Let
this
that
moment
shit
that
go.
I didn't see the thing. I just felt like
He probably was telling her to shut. They don't probably. I ain't gonna say what he was saying
shut
because I
the
don't know
hell
what he
up.
was saying, but I could see him being very
He
ugly.
said, "Shut the hell."
Yeah. Look, what you couldn't miss, Kira. Who peaches? Who
When they
booty
was
cheek? Them
running, you
booty
didn't see. Oh,
cheeks.
girl, I don't know who it was. That
Oh,
was Quad.
Quad. Was it Quad? That was Women Quad. She was like,
She
"Baby,
was running
no."
fast. I was like, whoever that was, they was, and they was,
They was getting it. Steve was getting it too.
and Steve was running. I said,
Yes.
dang, everybody running. I said, they is running hard.
Yeah. Dr. Heavily did say Check was there, and he kind of, he's big, tall man. He about 6'6" or whatever. He kind of was in between the men. I don't know if they ever, I don't know if they connected, but he was kind of in between them and holding them back or whatever. But I'm ready for next week's episode. Hopefully, I can watch I can have time instead of being bootleg because I couldn't get my screenshots today like I wanted to. But yeah,
Listen,
because I knew I wanted to see the different groups, do their things. But yeah, so I already know what EJ looking for next week. She's looking for the squabble up next week, and I am
I'm
too.
looking for the whole thing. This whole Key West situation finna be crazy. I'm here for
Yeah,
all
I
of
don't
it.
even want to. I don't even want to see you the relay. I don't even want to see that. I don't want to see that. I just need them to get to the getting. And I guess that might not even be next episode, ain't it? They might be tricking us.
Nah, that's gonna. They
I'm gonna
always
be
be
upset
right.
if they do.
You know what? Because they probably got the new scene, the sneak peek up. Because I be on their YouTube. I
Yeah,
be trying
I
to get
didn't
them
see
sneak peeks.
anything. Well, earlier I was
Get
looking
some in
earlier.
there. That's all I want
Yeah,
to see. Can we please let him get a piece?
yeah, because King was like, I already knew. I know about the past. What's this now, sir? Why you getting bugged? And then the part. Oh, another thing I meant to mention when Sweet Tea was throwing out quad stuff. Why are you just not throwing out this lady stuff? How long you been in this house? We on season 2, which means you was in the house before they started filming. Why are you just now throwing out quad stuff? That don't make
Yeah,
sense to me. And then
extra.
you trying to make it a thing. Girl, that's not a thing. That's embarrassing, okay? That's not a thing. That's embarrassing.
I was like, she
Mm-mm.
don't want none of that stuff.
No.
She got stuff. Why is you? They don't have the new one up yet. I
Mm-mm.
would.
It's up in the house. They don't? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, good people. We appreciate you all for coming. I see 3 in the chat. Well, 23 watching. I didn't see nobody talking but Kira, Shayna, and Fragrance of a Lady. Fragrance of a Lady, you make perfume. And somebody else, I can't remember who it was. But yeah, we had y'all watching us, but y'all not saying nothing. Please say hello in the chat. Do something. Because we want to know that you are really a human and not a bot. Okay?
But.
But if nothing else, that's that on that. EJ, what you got coming up on your channel?
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to drop some more videos. I was hoping to drop them tonight, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm kind of tired, so I might not mess with them editing tonight. I might have to mess with the editing tomorrow when I don't have anything. So I'll be dropping a couple more family business videos. I gotta try to get my Harlem stuff together, and I gotta try to get my Fallon stuff together. I'm trying to be a little bit ambitious, so we're gonna hope that we get most of those things done this week. And then I do have the Zatima overall live that's going to be coming up on Friday. So there's going to be that.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Do what?
I knew you was
Do
gonna
what?
do it on
What
Friday.
happened?
Zatima on Friday.
Because y'all do stuff on
Go
Tuesday and
ahead.
Wednesday, so I was like, I'll do Friday.
Right.
Do you got some on Friday too? I'm
I
sorry.
love you. Go ahead. In my head,
Oh,
I
my
did.
bad.
Go ahead.
But
I'd rather be
then
part of the Zatima live.
okay. So I'm gonna be doing that. And then on Thursday, of course, Ben and I will be doing the family business. He'll probably he'll swing through as much as he possibly can, but I'll be doing the live after show. And sometimes he'll come through, and sometimes I'll have other guests pop up. So y'all just gotta be there to see who might come through so that we can talk about the family business New Orleans. And then on Sunday, I do it with the ladies, like we all do the group live. And we just hang out and talk about that there. And then I'll probably have some other stuff that's dropping. I'm trying to get some more content on the channel, get some more shows going. And then, just keep your notifications turned on. I am officially 4 people away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. So, we gonna see.
Hey.
We're gonna see how that
Yes.
goes. So maybe tomorrow
Yes.
when I
Yes.
wake
Yes.
up, I'll hit 10K and it'll be a vibe.
And we're gonna have a party.
Hey. But
So
that's
if
about
y'all
it.
are here and y'all are not subscribed to EJ channel, please go ahead and do my girl a solid and get her to 10K. She's only 4 people away. Like, come on. What let's see if we can work on that while we're here. Come on. Let's see if we can get 4 people to subscribe to EJ channel. If you got kids with the YouTube account, tap on it. DeMarcus, I know you got an
You
extra
so
one.
silly.
Tap on it. Come on.
Hey, Shina.
Yes.
Well, we
Hi,
almost
Lemon
there, y'all.
Kush.
I'm about 4 more people there for it. So we gonna see. We gonna see. So
We're
I'm
gonna we're
excited
gonna
about that. That's a milestone that I have been trying to hit for a minute. So I'm excited about that, and it's up from here. So we gonna see.
we are getting there. We're gonna get there before we get off this live. But I meant that.
You so
It
silly.
says 9.99.
Oh, let me see.
That mean
Hold on.
that mean you 1 person away?
Mine still say it ain't updated. Let me go look at it. Now it say that on my other thing though.
Hold a minute.
It just ain't updated on my let me go look. Let's go look at my
Yeah. Before we
yeah,
leave,
9
DeMarcus, get your wife phone.
9.96. 9.96. Yes. I think so. I hope
You
so,
see it?
Shayna. We gonna see. I think I believe in it. I believe that
I
we
see
will hit it before
9.99.
then. I know
DeMarcus is talking to you.
9.996. So it gotta
Oh,
be
996.
like
Oh, duh.
yeah. Because it only show you the whatchamajiggy. But it's
Right,
all
right,
good,
right,
girl.
right.
We just need we got
Mm-mm.
4 more and we gonna get
We're gonna get this.
it. We gonna get it. You so
DeMarcus said, did you watch the Oval?
Of course, the Marcus. It's my guilty pleasure. I watch the Oval for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. I don't have the energy to review it, but I do watch it just to watch it because this stuff be so funny. It's like one of the funniest shows ever. I ain't even gonna lie
Yes.
to you.
DeMarcus, we don't see you in the live when me and Tamika go live at 10:20. We don't see you over there.
Listen, Candy is charging people up
Listen. Oh, he outside? Okay.
9.97.
9.97. Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on.
They might already be subscribed, girl. That's okay. They don't have to
Mm-mm.
subscribe if they don't want to be subscribed. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. I'm gonna drop this family. If I had to drop this family business video tonight, I might have got there a little quicker, but I didn't have time to finish editing it. So I'll edit it in the morning. Well, I'm actually gonna go to work early in the morning and then
Oh.
edit it a little bit later. Yeah, because I have a hard time staying at work afterwards. But I got a lot of work to do. I got all these claims, these total losses, and people out here wrecking these cars. And you
Listen, we gonna even talk about insurance, child.
know.
Who's your favorite character on the Oval?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who is my favorite character on the Oval? Shoot. I don't
Don't get in
know.
this
Like
drink
I love Bobby
water.
Baby. I love Bobby Baby because he's so crazy. I love Bobby and who else I like right now. I can't stand Victoria. She just so unlikable. I just can't stand her. I like Priscilla. I like sometimes. Nancy been doing the most, but I ain't gonna lie. I love Nancy when she was getting her back blown out. I was like, "God, Nancy." Nancy said, "Look, you can't tell what you gonna not do is not tell me nothing, okay?" She was doing the absolute most, but I have a lot of
Really,
characters
Kay?
that are like, hmm, yeah, girl, she was getting her back blown out. I was like, oh,
Yeah, Nancy.
Nancy still had them drugs in her
Okay,
system.
Demarcus. We'll see you tomorrow.
He said he'd be
Baby,
at
she
the
ain't
end
have
around
them in her
here, but
system
she
the other
did.
day, cause I see that. Team Victoria.
Of course, she Team
Well, I like
Victoria.
Victoria too, cause she don't give a damn. I like her too.
It's something
I
that's
like
so
her too.
annoying about her
How far
that
are we now, EJ? I know you're trying to get off the live, but how many we got now?
we still at
How
the
many we
same
got
thing.
now?
I told you it'll probably be tomorrow. It's all good, boo boo.
You are not. You are not. You cannot be.
Yes,
You
I
cannot
am.
be.
I'm
Refresh it.
refreshing it.
Refresh it.
I refreshed it again. 9.97. Sure, you never know. I probably lost this problem.
Okay. Okay.
It's all good, boo boo. We gonna get there. And tomorrow, my other video, maybe it'll hit 1,000. I'm just trying to, you know, it's all good. Trying to run these videos up. Need some views. Need some views and some likes. Would you say Nancy is the worst? Why? Because she was out here getting her
Okay.
back busted, getting her back blown out.
EJ, really?
What?
If that's how you feel?
That's what she was doing. She said, "Listen."
Okay.
She
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 talking about
said
she getting her black. Yeah.
she needed
And
some.
she didn't.
She said, "Bump all of this. Bump all of this."
Mm,
I
mm,
need to
mm,
go
mm.
make. I'm gonna make me a 10K video tomorrow because I don't
Yeah.
know.
Are you there?
I don't
I'm
know
trying
what
to get you there.
it's gonna come. Girl,
Huh?
it's gonna come. It's gonna
Mm.
come. I'm at 998.
EJ trying to get off
It's
this
gonna get
live, y'all. 998. We need two more people to subscribe to EJ's channel before we get off this cockadoodie live. Come on, guys. And those two people
You
probably came
are
from
so
me because I
silly.
sent it to two people and I called him and I told him to click the damn button. Okay?
I hope you do the same video. Absolutely,
DeMarcus, you want her to
Demarcus.
do a
I have been wanting. I have been
and
wanting to do
Saint
my
so
same
cute.
video for a minute. I had so many videos ready to go, but I felt like I was doing too much. Um, when I was doing content for the family business. I felt like I was overdoing it, but I definitely had a Saint video, and I'm still gonna do a Saint video. And hopefully, maybe we get Saint to come through. I'm keep on. Then maybe he'll come through because I need to talk to him. I need to have a conversation. I need to figure out what he got going
And Saint is a cutie pie. He's really
on. I mean,
cute.
that he is. We gonna see.
Hmm. Well, I'm trying to wait on the EJ to get to 10K.
Can't be like, damn, we gonna do it.
Lemon
Lemon
Kush, 100K. Are you laughing at that or are you laughing at the Saint? Because Saint is fine. Girl, everybody on the cast is fine. Except them people is fine.
You so silly.
They hot.
Skunk say
They
he's cute
they
in his own way.
they are.
He really is cute in his own way.
Child,
Candy
why
will
Miss
never let
Kira
me
was
go to
like,
sleep.
Candy, she told me I was swaying and she told me I was swaying and rocking yesterday when being popped up. Miss Kira started swaying, rocking back and forth. Oh,
When
she's already subbed. Okay, thank you, DeMarcus. We appreciate
Demarcus is
you,
married.
DeMarcus.
Shout out to the wife.
Oh, Ben.
When
Oh, child,
you were
DeMarcus is
swaying when Ben popped up.
married.
Okay, you were swaying when Ben. Listen, leave my
That's what
cousin.
Miss
Don't
Kira
be swaying
said.
when my cousin pop up like that. Don't do that. That's family.
My cousin too.
Fifth.
Remove fifth time. Fifth time. Fifth times.
I
Fifth
cannot with you. Miss Kira said was she rocking like this, Miss Kira?
child.
She was like,
I got a delay right now. I'll be upload.
I am pretty sure that is what she was doing. You ready for Simone to step up? Oh, now she done left me on live by myself, y'all. Oh, there she go back.
I left EJ by herself.
You did.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hold a minute. This is
DeMarcus
weird.
got a Jamaican wife.
Why is my screen on?
Girl, I don't know, but listen, I just had PTSD when you showed me that Joker from the Queen's Court. Girl, your screen is awesome.
Okay.
It's telling you that I need to go to sleep.
I really am. It's telling you get off. Me too. EJ, what are you now?
Oh, let me refresh it. Let me see.
And DeMarcus, are you going to start your channel on March the 1st so you can start doing Raising Canaan?
I'm still at the same thing. I will be there tomorrow and we can celebrate.
Okay. All right. You'll be there tomorrow. Yeah.
I'll come. As a matter of fact, I'll come through and talk about the Oval. Well, are you gonna show it first? Because I show it.
Yeah.
DeMarcus, you want me to go talk about the Oval? So I can crack up.
Yeah, we'll watch it in what you call it.
Donna is definitely not bad.
Donna. Oh shit. Man, bye. Yeah, we'll watch it in the Discord tomorrow.
I'll have to come through the Discord then to watch the Oval with y'all. You got to remind me and send me a message though, because I'll forget. Because I'll start making videos and I will. But send me a message.
Yeah, I don't have a long day tomorrow, so when I finish working at about 7:30, I should be home. Because it come on at 9, so yeah. All righty, I will see y'all later. Huh?
Your friend just did. I don't know. I said I'm gonna cut up a video and make a short right quick.
It did. I did it.
I don't know what you just happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ready to end it live.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just talking. It was on a delay, so it's just like.
All righty, well, y'all. Yeah, it's a delay. I don't know what's going on, but EJ, thank you for coming through. Thank everybody for coming through in the chat. DeMarcus, Lemon Kush Pepper, Miss Kira, Shayna. Thank y'all for coming through. What is it? Fragrance of a Lady.
Perfume? Because I really
that's what it was. Yeah, I knew it was something dealing with perfume. Letitia Brown, thank you for coming through. Fragrance of a Lady. Anybody I missed, I do apologize, but thank everybody for coming through and watching us. Replay gang, #replay, #King beat Greg. I'm joking, but #King or whatever. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
You said you want a bad one. Well, baby, I'm as bad as they come. Said you want a hot one. Yeah, you with the hottest under the sun. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargain.